أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. Barkamu da Jumma Mubarak. Jumma Mubarak. This is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonamo, where we speak truth to power. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the heathen, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in this Lord I say, I did sunrise and sundown. Him I go dear like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth fat fruit in his season. Him leave never I go wither, and whatsoever him do I shall prosper. Yay! The heathen them not there, so them there like a chaff which the wind driveth away. Therefore the heathen them never go turn upon judgment that the sin among them in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord God Jah, never they were the righteous and they were the sin among them always and always. I go perish. Let the people of the Most High God say Jah. This is the factory where we churn out truth. This is the firehouse. This is the original furnace where we speak truth to power by burning down all falsehood, burning down all the foundations of lies and propaganda. This is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonamo, where we speak truth to power. Come along, come along. My brother, my sister, in every traditional African home there is a Blakk Pot. And every time this Blakk Pot rests on the fire, there is something sumptuous cooking. Today, I am your host and your chef. My name, Blakk RASTA, ready to serve you your wildest delicacies. This is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonamo. And remember, we normally don't like to criticize. If we must criticize, we would only just criticize to build and not to destroy. Yes, because we are in the service of God and country. It's all about our people, our continent, our land. We want to see it developed. My brother, my sister, this is the Blakk Pot. Now let's go straight up into action. Come along. The very first thing I want to deal with is entitled, Who Killed President Mills? My brother, my sister, who was President Mills? President John Evans Atta Mills, the handsome gentleman you see here, bespectacled, was a law professor. He was a man who was least interested in politics. But politicians were able to get him into politics after he initially resisted it. So now we all believe that destiny would find you wherever you are, even if you are in the deepest, darkest hole. John Evans Atta Mills was convinced to be the running mate for the then President Rawlings. And he accepted it. Well, they won. He became vice president. Right after that, he went ahead to become president. And in his first tenure of office, just after the third year, he died. What did he die from? Oh, did they kill him? Now, Reverend Owusu Bempah is a man who believes that this man was killed. He has said it time and again. And he even mentioned who killed Atta Mills. To him, he was killed by his vice president then, John Dramani Mahama, the current president of the Republic of Ghana, who just gave way for the stooge who is in power and calls himself president. I'm talking about Nana Akufo-Addo, who everybody is annoyed with and wants to see resign. My brother, my sister, why do we use the word stooge? These are people who play into the hands of the colonialists. They are full of rhetorics, yet when it comes to the groundwork, they are not found. They don't associate with the grassroots. All they do is to speak big Shakespearean English with all allegiance to the colonialists, the imperialists. My brother, my sister, did John Dramani Mahama kill Atta Mills? For what reason did he do that? Now, all of a sudden, Koku Anyidoho also came out. Koku Anyidoho was a man who was so close to John Evans Atta Mills. In fact, he calls him father, even in death. My brother, my sister, he is presently the president or the director of the Atta Mills Institute. Recently, he decided to go single-handedly, break the grave of the president, and try to erect some other things in the name of renovation. But it brought about some hula balloon. And the issue of who killed Atta Mills came up again. My brother, my sister, who killed Atta Mills? This is the brother of the dead president. He's called Samuel Atta Mills. His younger brother. And what is he saying? Who killed Atta Mills? Atta Mills' brother discloses cause of death 10 years on. Koku Anyi Doho came out and dared the family to publish the post-mortem results of John Evans Atta Mills. And what is his brother saying? His brother says that, well, the president had some issues with his sinus. In other words, he had a sinus dysfunction, which got complicated. He went for surgery, and had to end up with chemotherapy. My brother, my sister, to those of us who are laymen and women, chemotherapy simply is associated with cancer. True? And normally when you go through chemotherapy, you lose your hair. Did Atta Mills have cancer? What kind of cancer was it? Cancer of the sinuses? What is sinuses at all? When we say sinus, what does it mean? My brother, my sister, it has to do with his respiration. When you talk about the sinus, you are talking about nasal things. Things inside the nose. Let's break it down so everybody can understand. So at the point when the president was nasalizing, in other words, speaking through his nose, people started pressing the panic button. So they were right. The president was not well. Remember, I also joined the melee, shouting that the president should rest because he was a good man who ruled this country very well. But his distractors and evil people pushed him on and said he was strong. Remember, we all saw him jogging at the airport to try and tell everybody that he was strong, but he couldn't fool anybody. After jogging 3 times, 1, 2, 3, he started briefing. And when he was talking, in fact, he was a shadow of himself. We all knew he was sick. Remember Esula Owusu in the opposition at that time. Yes, the opposition at that time criticized Mills so much. And Esula Owusu, now Minister of Communication or something, my brother, my sister, was very hot on the heels of Atta Mills. She even said, he has cancer. Cancer will kill him. If he's lying that he has no cancer and is well, this cancer is going to kill him. And true to her words, it is coming out that the president actually went for chemotherapy, which is normally a treatment associated with cancer. Normally, most of the time. Now the president's brother says he died from a sinus complication after going through chemotherapy. My brother, my sister, is this enough to put the matter to rest? Or would Koku Anyi Doho still demand the post-mortem results? How about Reverend Owusu Bempah? Has he been proven wrong? Where are the naysayers, those who still believe that John Dramani Mahama was responsible for the death of Atta Mills? Can they come out and be a little bit more graphic? How did he do it? Did he strangulate him? Did he poison him gradually? Did he inject him with some kind of virus? We want to know. Any cheap human being can come out and throw allegations around. But if you want to be taken by your words, you need to bring a certain aspect of proof into the whole thing. True? True? As it stands right now, come along. We want the president to rest in peace. Now his grave is looted. Oh, no, not looted. Tampered with. Oh, no, not tampered with. Renovated. Remember, my brother, my sister, they are going to renovate Kwame Nkrumah's grave. Why are they worried so much about graves? When there are living graves for living people. Am I making sense? Our roads are death traps, aka roads with graves. Our schools are death traps. Go to the schools around Ghana. I dare say over 50% of them are death traps. Every now and then, some wall collapses and people are dead. Are these not worse graves? Or we are only interested in graves for the dead, but the graves for the living can go on. I'm speaking in parables, tongue in cheek. It's important to deal with graves. They are spending 30 million Ghana cedis to renovate Kwame Nkrumah's grave. The mausoleum. My brother, my sister, do we need that much? Give it out. Say it. Do we need that much? Do you think that Nkrumah, if he could talk now, would say, oh, spend that money, it's worth it? What is wrong with the mausoleum? Do they have an ulterior motive? Do they want to find a way of stealing his bones so that they will use that for something else? After all, I've said it time and again, they've been chasing him from when he was alive. They chased him when he was in exile, sent mercenaries after him. How would they all of a sudden love a dead man? When he was alive, you hated him with passion. You chased him into exile, followed him in exile to kill him, sent mercenaries after him. Your grandfathers and fathers hated him. You yourselves will still hate him. All of a sudden, you want to come and renovate his grave? And Atta was a strong Nkrumahist. Is he inheriting the hatred they had for Nkrumah? My brother, my sister, we have our eyes open and we will see and watch and see if they are about to steal bones, if they are just playing gimmicks with us. They shall be exposed. Posterity will judge them so harshly. That's just make me deal with the next thing. Come along, come along, come along. Next thing I want to look at is interesting. I am a ganja planter. Call me the ganja farmer. Deep in the earth, I'ma put me ganja. Hey Babylon, come and lick a hot fire. Yeah. Got to have kaya now. Ain't got to have kaya now. Why? For the rain is falling. In Takrady, they call it in Tampio. When you go to the Volta region, Bekwi. When you go to my hometown in Tamal, they call it Vare. And when you go into some circles where you find Christians in the southern part of Ghana, they call it Abun Samtawa. In Jamaica, they call it Ganja. The Rasta man simply calls it herb. The wisdom weed. Hey! Who knows Amakye Dede? Ntampe? See it. She. This one here is lamb's bread. Watch it, man. How many people know Amakye Dede? Hey, Iron Boy. He's a legendary Ghanaian musician. In the past, people have been speculating that, oh, he's been smoking something whose name we can't mention. Hey, when he sings, it's like the heavens are opening. High life legend. Sometimes he does reggae music. He's one of the best performers we have in Ghana, even at his age. My brother, my sister, this guy here is over 60 years. When he comes on stage, he's like a 17-year-old energy. Serious. In fact, he is not able to pronounce R, so he says serious. That is the guy. Amakye Dede. I love him. Anytime he sees me, whatever he's doing, he stops. And then we'll go into some kind of conversation. Amakye Dede has said something. What is he saying? It will be nice to legalize weed. Amakye Dede joins calls. Why are they saying Amakye Dede joins calls? We will find out later. But look at what we're talking about. Ganja is nice. Amakye Dede. My brother, my sister, this is published by My Joy Online. And what really is Amakye Dede saying? Amakye Dede says what? Veteran musician Amakye Dede has supported calls for the legalization of Ntampe. According to him, does not see anything wrong with smoking the plant. Did you see the word plant? It's a plant. It's not a drug. The artist noted that despite the perceptions attached to marijuana, smoking it does not make one a bad person. Amakye Dede said on Accra-based GH1 that if the government legalizes weed, it will be nice. Come along. If the government legalizes Ntampe, it will be nice. Why is he saying that it will be nice? It will be nice because things would happen. It will be nice because the country would make money. It will be nice because things would happen. Watch this. He added that despite his stance, he does not smoke, noting that he disliked marijuana the very first time he attempted it. Amakye Dede is not the first celebrity to make calls for the legalization. Dash it away. Dash it away. Make we deal with it. Watch me. Now, Amakye Dede is a smart guy. He wants marijuana to be legalized. Why would Amakye Dede want marijuana to be legalized even though he doesn't smoke it? Marijuana is not for smoking alone. Marijuana can be made to take over our economy. Marijuana is a kingly plant, and marijuana can save our economy. Marijuana would be able to make us rich. Why did they first and foremost stop or criminalize marijuana? Why did they try to stop the usage? When you go into history, today I'm not going to bore you with too much histories, but I need you to understand that it was for racist reasons. In America, they said when white ladies smoked it, they instantly had their libido rising, and they ended up sleeping with black men. And for that matter, the CIA, FBI, all those names you can think about came together to criminalize marijuana. It was a way of stopping the Caribbean countries from cultivating it and becoming financially independent, because in those days it was so popular in the Caribbean areas. At the same time, pharmacopoeia, I'm talking about the pharmacies and all that, medicines, so-called medicines, we call them drugs. Marijuana cures so many different illnesses. So if it is allowed, how will pharmacopoeia make money? It will collapse pharmacopoeia. True? So Amakye Dede says, if you legalize it, it will be nice. But in Ghana, is it legal? Yes, a certain kind of hemp is legal in Ghana, even though they are still hesitant in releasing the licenses. The president signed it into law. So why are they waiting? What are they waiting for? My brother, my sister, I have something else to talk about marijuana when we return. Remember, they said Amakye Dede has joined the calls, right? Joined the calls for the legalization of marijuana. Now, who is the kingpin of marijuana legalization in Ghana? When people talk about marijuana, who is the face of marijuana in Ghana? Who? We will find out when we return. In the interim, marijuana, what is it about? What is Bob Marley saying about marijuana? When we return, I have more for you. Wayo! This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonimo, where we speak truth to power. Remember, we are live on Pan-African TV, also live on Loud Silence TV. We are also live on Ghana Web TV. Certainly, we are live also on our own TV, Black Empire TV. Yes. Remember that we are super live on our YouTube page, and that is the Black Empire Media, and on all social media. Remember to follow us. We are number one across the continent of Africa when it comes to Pan-Africanism, patriotism, speaking truth to power genuinely. It is us everybody's looking up to. Cameroon, Nigeria, Kenya, the Ivory Coast, that's La Côte d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, hey, Mauritania, Madagascar, hey, even Liberia. They all watch us. Pick up our numbers on the screen and do business with us. When you speak the truth, you become an orphan. Many people don't want to associate with you because the truth is bitter. But every good medicine is bitter, isn't it? When you swallow it, bitter as it is, it cures you. Sweet medicine would only make your sickness worse. True? That's why you have to do business with us. Let us be the lifeline to your staggering business. We will consider your business, and we always do, as part of us. Because the more you succeed, the more we are happy. Because you'll give us a handshake that is a golden handshake, right? After all, it's all about Pan-Africanism and patriotism. The bigger our local businesses are, the happier, right? This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonimo. Numbers on the screen. Send us a WhatsApp message. You can even call us on WhatsApp. We will respond. My name, Blakk RASTA. This is the Black Pot. Today, I want to look at this Ganja factory still missing in Ghana. And look at the headlines. Ganja factory still missing in Ghana. In 2018, the face of Ganja in Ghana. This is the face. This guy sitting there. When it comes to marijuana in Ghana, everybody looks up to him. And that is the same person talking to you. We look like twins, right? These two people look like twins. That guy looks like Blakk RASTA, right? Yes, he does. My brother, my sister, Blakk RASTA has been the face of marijuana in Ghana. The only time in modern times that somebody was hauled to the Parliament House of Ghana was when Blakk RASTA was hauled there to go there and explain why marijuana should be legalized, one, and why he said that 80% of parliamentarians in Ghana smoked marijuana. It was all about marijuana. We started talking about this from when we were little minds. Now we are great minds. We will be greater minds soon. Marijuana is great. When Nana Akufo-Addo was fighting to become president, and he was talking about one district, one factory, later, we were so excited. I love the idea. I supported Nana Akufo-Addo, and the internet doesn't lie. Give me one headline. Watch this. Watch this. When was this published? 2018. And he says what? Set up marijuana factory under one district, one factory policy. When Nanado came, that was what he was saying. And look at the man here. Look at the beard. At that time, there were no grays. Now there are grays all over. Within a period of 4 years. Grays all over and here. My brother, my sister, give me another headline. Watch this. Set up marijuana factory under one district, one factory policy. And this is Blakk RASTA. Published when? July 6th, 2018. More than 4 years ago. My brother, my sister, and that's it. Sitting in my Ganja farm and directing the president to come and set it right here. Give me another headline. Watch it. Set up marijuana factory under one district, one factory policy. Blakk RASTA tells government. When was this one published? Look at the date up there. The 5th of July, 2018. And I was asking, why? That's me. Give me another headline, my youth. That is what it is. Blakk RASTA pushes for marijuana factory under one district, one factory. When was this published? 7th July 2018 at 7:23 a.m. The Accra-based Xylophone FM host noted that marijuana could be processed into oil and milk for consumption, just like soya beans. Jesus have mercy. And some people said that man is getting mad. He's gone cuckoo. But in 2015, I had already gone to the Parliament House, where I was honored as the Honorable Minister of Ganja. My brother, my sister, I don't smoke. My brother, my sister, but I know marijuana is not all about smoking. And when you read it, what is he saying? In an interview with GIJ, that's Ghana Institute of Journalism, online news, he explained the benefits, saying marijuana as it is seen as the king of the forest. As a lion is seen as a king of the forest. Among the plant family, marijuana is the king, because with marijuana, he has more than 10,000 uses. Expounding further, he noted that marijuana could be processed into oil, which can be used domestically to light fire, turn turbines and engines, and also be used for the treatment of cancer, amongst others. He clarified that marijuana is not for smoking only, therefore proposing to government to consider the establishment of a marijuana factory under its one district, one factory project would be very positive, right? Watch this. All this while, the marijuana factory is not here. They claim they have the shoe factory, they have the tomato factory. Where is the marijuana factory? Now this criminal government and other criminal governments all over Africa, they are running after people who have legalized marijuana in their countries and begging them for money. What hypocrisy. You have not set the one district, one factory for marijuana, yet you go after people who have done that in their countries. You are still ashamed or embarrassed or under pressure in one way or the other to legalize the free use of marijuana. Yet you go to countries where people are using it freely, making money to beg them for some of the money they get from marijuana. Am I making sense? Look at my Joy Online. He noted that the country could make money not only in exporting the plant, but also have the factory refine weed into products like oil and others. Blakk RASTA suggested that restrictions could be employed to ensure the plant was not abused. Yes, and when you go down, you will read more and more. Bring me that a screenshot before this. The one that talks about Amakye Dede saying that, oh, he doesn't smoke it and all that. You would see. Watch this. Second paragraph says, Amakye Dede is not the first celebrity to make calls for the legalization. In 2018, reggae artist Blakk RASTA urged the government to create a factory dedicated to marijuana production, among other things. My brother, long before 2018, when we didn't even have a single strand of hair here, we were talking about it. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but it is a visionless government that will see money and still go to sleep and go to others begging for money. Like they say, you sit on plenty, yet you are still hungry, right? That you are surrounded by water. In other words, you are living on an island, yet you are thirsty. It's crazy, isn't it? It's a paradox, isn't it? This is what is happening to us. When Nana Akufo-Addo came into power and started saying, oh, we clapped. Because where I was sitting, I had seen the money. Marijuana could help us. Today, Canada Japan says he would save this country with tourism. You see, it's possible. Jamaica has only tourism. What does Jamaica have? The next thing is Ganja. What is driving people to Jamaica? Two things. Reggae and Ganja. In fact, if reggae music even stops in Jamaica, people will still go to Jamaica. Albeit it will reduce by just a little. They will still go there and smoke good marijuana and use good marijuana, right? But let marijuana stop and see how many people go to Jamaica. Reggae and marijuana go hand in hand. They are like twins. When one falls off, the other one starts. And remember, when we talk about marijuana, people just think about smoking. Kwesi Pratt says it should be legalized. What are you waiting for? You have legalized things that kill people 1 trillion times more than marijuana. Apetishi, useless apetishi. People are drinking it and dying. Liver cirrhosis. Young boys and girls are getting stroke. The other day I met an 18-year-old boy who cannot have erections anymore. Why? Too much apetishi. Bonto kra munum. Bonto. That will make your teeth look like those of a lion. No, not a lion. Something else. My brother, my sister, this is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonomo, where we speak truth to power. I want to believe that after watching this, they will quicken up and stop the foolishness of running around and begging colonialists for money. You have money. Free them ganja, free them marijuana, and see. In the interim, this is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonomo. When we return, more.
Luxury home, it's a beauty place for every woman. We do braids, wave caps, weave-ons, nails, pedicure, manicure, waxing, massages. We do everything concerning beauty. So if any lady is thinking about beauty, I believe this is the right place for you to be. We do nail training here, we do braids training, we do wave caps installation, we do waxing. I mean, anything that we do, the services that we render here, we also train people. So if you want to be a master in nails, if you want to be a professional nail technician, this is the right place for you to be. We will train you and make sure you are a professional, not just any nail tech. At Chic Luxury Beauty Home, we train you to be your own boss. We have international trainers who train you to fit in anywhere in the world. We have our one-man training, and we also have 2 weeks. It's between 2 weeks to 1 month, depending on the individual. Whatever you want, we give it to you. At Chic Luxury Beauty Home, We give you quality yet affordable. So come and get trained and be your own boss.
Sorry. Oh, Doc. Yes, and you walk, Doc. I want to know why you did. When that's why she, I've said, you are turn your man. No, see the young cook. So, your stomach was up, said the young. Had been so as I become. And then crying, meaning said, if you are forcing I don't know.
Test results naturally say when you malaria when the moji.
Yeah, 3D.
Yes, malaria. Nani yem no so we no here. Tinatet tomac and a tinatet malake. Famano nano hobetono.
Malake, anything I take to Mac. I'm on my free.
Tinatet Malake, Eyama Ubia Wenya malaria fever, and a Tinatet Tomac mixture, Eyama Ubia Wenya indigestion. Yen Shishemomus Wenya malaria and San Wafa Edri. Not recommended for children below 12 years. Pregnant or lactating mothers should consult a doctor.
There's river on the long days, the moon shines brighter in the darkness, and the time is free on the strong days.
Diana Wright, first of all, is a Jamaican. Yes, I'm a Jamaican. I was born in a little parish, a beautiful little parish called Clarendon, outside of Kingston. Everybody knows Kingston, but Clarendon is where I come from. I am a singer, I am an author, I am a songwriter, I am a poetess, and I am an actress. Right, I do the whole. I've been doing it for many years, and so basically that's who I am. I'm anything art, everything art. That's me. You think art and you think Diana. Yeah. I do reggae music. I do inspirational music. I do cultural music. I do gospel, if you call it gospel. You know, I just do uplifting, clean music. Even the 12-year-old can listen to it. You know, or the adult, if you feel like it needs some motivation or so. The kind of music I do will really, you know, motivate you, and that's basically what I do, reggae predominantly. Okay, so the inspiration behind Bed of Roses is this. I actually, you know, bad to bad, as we say in Jamaica, there's that little stigma that has always been going on, that most men are not good men, and you don't really have good men, especially like if they're poor and they can't take care of you. Women have 2 hands and 2 feet too, so crippled. You don't necessarily need somebody to take care of you. What you need is a man with a good heart who loves you and who will work with you so you can build an empire. So Bed of Roses is really in the defense of men, and so also to really rewrite the narrative that if a man is poor, he can't take care and that is not good for you, which is a lie. You understand? So there are lots of men out there who don't have a lot of money, but they are good and upright men. They just want someone to work with them and someone to motivate them. And so that song was really, to celebrate good men who don't necessarily have a lot of money.
Nice little ranch down a Ochi. Only for veggie where we plant, me not go hungry. Come and say, don't GMO in our pantry. Give me a firm foundation when no Sunday.
Bed of Roses is available to the public on our platform called 16 Bars Multimedia. So on the website it will be the 16BARS M-as-in-Mary.com. So that is 16barsmm.com. Definitely. I am available for live performances any day of the week. So you can contact me first of all, you can reach out to me on my Instagram as Empress Diana, and my Diana has 2 N's. So that's Empress, which is DIANNA. So that's Empress Diana, that's my IG. And also you can send me a link or something on our YouTube. Our YouTube is the same name of our website, 16 Bars Multimedia. We have lots of work there. You can reach us there, and also you can reach us at 16barsmm.com. 16bars@outlook.com. So that is 16, this time it's the word, all spelled out, 16bars@outlook.com. And if you choose, when you go on our website, which is the same 16bars.com, you can go to the contact page and send us a message. You understand? And usually we respond within a couple of hours. All right. So that's basically it. And I'm sure at the end of this, you will have a number somewhere to contact us. All right. So that's it. That's what I do. And keep the music locked. Yes, I bless.
Nice little ranch down a Ochi. Only for veggie where we plant, me not go hungry. Come and say, the GMO in our pantry. Give me a firm foundation.
Are you really ready for some reggae music? All right, let's do this.
Come Saturday, 23rd July, all the gates of hell will be invaded and Satan Lucifer subjected to a musical baptism of reggae fire in the Hands Across Africa Festival and Expo. Cracking the stage is Eric Donaldson, all the way from Jamaica. Taj Weeks, His Excellency, all the way from St. Lucia. Diana Wright and Rock River from Jamaica. And from the motherland, Blakk Rasta, Miss V, Ochiami Kwame, Kofi Sapon, The Vibration Kings, and many more. Rate is 150 Ghana Cedis VIP and 200 Ghana Cedis VVVV to the umpteen time IP. Now this is a charity concert seeking to uplift the needy in the African family. Come and support quality reggae music and even more. And remember to uplift your body, your mind and your soul with quality music and support a needy person survival. It is Saturday the 23rd day of July 2022. Time is 2 p.m. till you drop. Venue, the National Theatre. This event is a pre-Emancipation Day festival proudly supported by the Ministry of Tourism alongside the Ghana Tourism Authority. This is quality music, cultural music, emancipating music, reggae, more fire.
Go on, Skipper George. Blackpot, Coco show them.
Yeah, that's the Basilica. You saw the Basilica in the Queen's side, right? You saw it. The biggest church in the whole of Africa. Maybe even the whole world. A country where there are more hungry people than flies. People are more hungry in that country. The number of people who are hungry in the Ivory Coast, they are more than the flies in the Ivory Coast. They built a church for God. People are still hungry. People are still dying. In Ghana, idiots believe that when we build a cathedral, everything will stop. We will be heaven. Ivory Coast built that basilica. The Pope himself refused to go and open it. You want to build one? I'm not against the building of a house of worship, but I am against it when it's not needful. I am against it when people continue to suffer in these difficult times. My brother, my sister, and all of a sudden you want to vote all money into this. That's where my problem is. My brother, my sister, to all our sponsors, we want to say thank you. Remember this Saturday, and that is tomorrow, we have something interesting happening at the Arts Center, Accra, and that is the Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated, Ghana, coming up with something so interesting. We are talking about solidarizing with Ethiopians for peace and unity. Time is 12 noon. I will be your MC and it's free. It's in the main auditorium. I'm going to be there from 12. And then right after that, I go and take a good shower, take some 4 hours of sleep, and then go to the National Theatre and give you a wonderful performance with my herbalist band. You see, the more we work, the more energetic we get, and the happier we are. Make sure you are there. Pick up the numbers on your screen. Come in your numbers. It's free. And remember, it is the Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated, Ghana, celebrating His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie. Ethiopia is in trouble right now. Janjaweed fighting all over the place. And in Ethiopia, it's even worse. Watch this. All across Africa, we are solidarizing with Ethiopians for peace and unity. You have been solidarizing with Ukrainians. Yet at your doormouth, Ethiopia is there, right there in Africa. Nobody is talking about this. Solidarizing with Ethiopians for peace and unity. Yes, thank you so much to Chick Luxury Beauty Home. We want to also say thank you so much to Hot and Spicy Catfish. Oh my God. Thank you so much also to PJ's Acid Cleaner. That is the only muscle needed. No, look, you don't need to be a macho man now. No, it's not needed. 2 drops of PJ's Acid liquid, that liquid, right there in your WC. Dick, close the WC for just 10 minutes. Flash it. It's sparkling new. My brother, my sister, sparkling new and fresh. No 2 ways about that. We're talking about PJ's Acid Cleaner. What are you waiting for? Yes, you make sure that it happens. My brother, my sister, you can find this in all good shops across Ghana. For bulk purchases and inquiries, pick up the numbers on your screen and make sure that you, call and get yours. Tinated Natural Health Center is the house of quality herbal medicines. I want to say thank you so much. We appreciate you. Listen, they have medicines of all kinds. Pick them up and it's all 100% herbal, no chemicals at all. You understand? Now, my brother, my sister, this is the Blakk Pot, aka Kuku Shonomo, where we speak truth to power. Come along. Next thing I want to look at is very interesting. Very, very interesting. And what is he saying? Killing millions to make billions in Ghana. Why? You remember that they brought some ambulances? Some ambulances came all the way from wherever. And according to the documents as alleged by the current Minister of Health, the erstwhile NDC government had a deputy finance minister called Atta. The document said that we had to receive the ambulances, inspect them before making payments. But so much in a hurry, they never thought about that. Signed quickly before the ambulances came. And when the ambulances came, they realized that all of them were defective. They didn't have what we needed in ambulances. And now they are all useless. The matter is in court, causing financial hemorrhage to our people. To forcing authorized payment to ambulance supplier contrary to contracts terms. And this is the health minister. My brother, my sister, why are our people so much in a hurry to kill millions to make billions? The current finance minister is doing the same thing. Eurobonds, we are told that the more loans they get, the more money they get into their personal pockets. Why? Because they get commission for loans, for contracting the loans. They get a certain percentage. The former President Mahama said it. Many other people said it. So for them, what is important is what comes to them, or what is in it for them, and not about the populace. Are these the people that claim they are serving us? Why are they so wicked? Why are they so wicked? Did this guy really sign before the ambulances came? Is it true? Now the ambulances have been sitting right there at the Parliament House, my brother, my sister, and nothing is happening. They are all destroyed now. Vagaries of the weather. Financial damage to our country. Yet when we do these foolish things, we run after white people and start begging them for money. Why are we so dumb and so wicked? This is not dumbness, it's foolishness. It's wickedness. You are so much in a hurry to give out money. Money that you don't have. After some time, you are running after other people to borrow and beg. Fire will burn all you people. More fire will burn you. You are wicked people. Why? What is this? Do you know how many people you killed because of the stupid ambulances you brought into this country? Ambulances that nobody ever used. Do you know how many more people are dying? Because a silly president is building a cathedral instead of pushing the money somewhere. Now I'm hearing that the president is going to borrow money to pay salaries. What is this? A recurrent expenditure. President is going out to borrow money to settle in course. Recurrent expenditure. Is it possible? Do you know what it means to say recurrent? You keep paying. It's not a one-time settlement. No. That's why I said settlement in court. The country is gone haywire. Did I hear Reverend Owusu Bempa now says he doesn't pray for the president because his heart has become the heart of Saul? Yo. Fire will burn all these people one after the other. You guys are wicked. And those of them who were our friends, what's that guy's name? Information Minister, Upon Kruma, young and agile around that. You guys are all part of the rot. Are you happy? Upon Kruma and the rest, the young guys. Later you come and tell us to vote for you for something. Fire burn all of you wicked people. Wicked people. You only come and speak big English. You can't tell this silly president that what he's doing is silly. You are not bold enough to come out and say it because you are protecting the food that you eat. Are you Ghanaians at all? You guys are hellions from hell. You should go back there and join Satan. I just don't like you guys. You guys are wicked. Then you meet this guy, he wants to shake your hand. Shake whose hand? Me? No, you can't get it. If I take your handshake, I have betrayed the numerous people who have died because of your foolishness and carelessness. When you were with us, we all spoke Pan-Africanism. Now you are in power. Your friends have changed. Now you walk with friends who wear suit and speak big English, politicians English. Fire burn you. Dash it away, make we deal with the next thing. Last thing I want to look at before I go. It's entitled, No Food, No Sports. Really? Of course, if there's no food, how can you do sports? When you run, you need to replenish energy, right? In my days in Tamale, somebody would stand at the finish line holding glucose. Glucose. In my days, I don't know about your days. When athletes cross the finishing line, they will open their mouths or their palms and then they pour the glucose like that to get energy. That was how it was. And those of us who couldn't run because of the glucose, we will run. Because it didn't matter whether you were last or first, you still get glucose. But we realized that they started economizing the glucose. Those who came last, they had quarter what those who came first got. And we got discouraged and stopped. What does this story mean? Poor as it was in those days for athletes, they still had glucose for instant energy. My brother, my sister, how can you do sports with no food? Watch this headline. Eastern Region CHAS cancels Super Zonal Sports Festival over food shortage. This is the first time in the history of Ghana. And look at the embarrassing headline. They are cancelling it because there's no food. Where is the agric minister with no brains? What's his name? Something Akoto, something Akoto. You said there's no food shortage in Ghana. Planting for food and jobs. You are an idiot. You, this guy. Get out of here. Look at this. I'm so angry. This thing is embarrassing. Is this Somalia? Is it Janjaweed? Is this Afghanistan? This is the country that is supposed to be Nkrumah's country. Why are you embarrassing us like that? Watch this. Food shortage concerns in Eastern senior high schools being addressed. Addressed? So you are waiting for the people to come and tell you that we don't have food to you, so we can't run before you send food? Since when did this happen? Now you are going to deny some people food and send it to sportsmen to run so they can eat. Jesus have mercy. It brings tears into my eyes, brethren. Watch it. Your backyard gardens, you plant flowers. Some people even just put tiles there. They slip and fall every day, yet they see it as aesthetic. When Achampong came, what did he say? Eat what you grow and grow what you eat, right? But look at what is happening, brethren. Look at it. There's no food. 21st century. Planting for food and job. Planting for job and food. I don't even know which comes first. And that guy is going around there bragging, making noise. He even wants to be president. Such a joker. Watch this. My brother, my sister, on this angry note, come along. On this angry note, I sympathize with all the sportsmen. I know how difficult it is to go out there and train in order to win a race. The calories you burn. But please, take solace in the fact that it is good exercise for your body. But I know it ceases to be good exercise if there's no food in there to be burnt out. How can you keep running without food? This is the government you voted for. A government of rhetorics. A government of cheap talk. A failed government. To God be the glory. We shall overcome. It's difficult, but we shall cross this one too. My name Blakk RASTA. I appreciate you. It's been the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonamo. Pick up our numbers on the screen. Via satellite, we are heard and watched all over Africa. We are the masters of the airwaves. Remember, we don't do politics. What we do is called what? Patriotism. Why? Skipper George. Whoa!